All right. I think we are live, but I'm not 100% sure. So give me a minute just to check. If you can hear me, then maybe you could post a little note in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, and if you can hear me, then maybe you also know that we're back in the lobby, not in the breakout rooms anymore. All right, I'm getting some confirmation that I'm live. So, welcome back to the lobby. We only have a few minutes left, but I would love to see if anyone wants to post a reflection or an interesting discussion point they had in their group, just sort of what they're maybe taking away or going to be still thinking about after this event, or if you have any suggestions for topics that we should cover in future events. Please feel free to drop them in. I don't know, Avery and Lydia, if you guys had any thoughts from your breakout conversations.
Yeah, I can share a couple of reflections. So I was in one of the urban ecology breakout rooms, and we talked a little bit about urban foraging and sort of what you can actually eat from outside, either making a simple syrup or a type of honey. And perhaps librarians could put together a resource that is like safe food lists with very explicit images. We also discussed the idea of like virtual walks and how that might take away from the experience of getting outside. And one way to make this a little bit better is by taking the walk outside first and then sharing a virtual version of that using Google Maps or something. And then just comparing like, well, here's what's changed since that Google Earth or Google Engine image was taken.
Very cool.
We talked about, I was in a DataBasic group, and we talked about different materials we can use around our houses right now, and ask patrons to use for their activities. We talked about how we could change the activities based on age. And one idea we were talking about was kind of doing a 2-in-1 activity and also surveying and polling people for answers on a question. Maybe it's like, what's your favorite candy you post on your Facebook page, but then also maybe a question about that could help like your outreach efforts or something. So then you can create a data sculpture out of this candy data and then also have this other information. Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna share.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lydia, maybe you want to pull up our slide with our sort of next steps.
I certainly do.
But I also wanted to highlight a few other things that folks are sharing. Heather also, hey Heather, glad that you're here. Heather was talking about just sort of this ongoing sort of design and challenge of sort of like, how do we translate between things that used to be in person and how do we move them online without maybe losing some of the things that were most important to us when we were able to do them in person. I think, you know, that's something that we're thinking about too, and we intend to keep sort of exploring as we move forward with these workshops. So we don't have any answers, but would love to keep thinking on that with you. Yeah, and Jackie, I love the idea of urban ecology as an opportunity right now to use this pandemic to reconnect with nature. I certainly myself have been like really appreciating my neighborhood more than I ever did before on my daily walks. So, all right. So I want to be mindful of time. I know some folks have to leave because we are at the hour, but I just want to quickly give you a little bit of a sense of what's going on with PLIX going forward. So, you know, please feel free to browse some of the other activities that you didn't get a chance to join a breakout session for. In our new activity repository, we're going to be sort of adding more content to that over the next few weeks. So keep checking back there. We're going to be doing a facilitation training workshop for the urban ecology specifically. We've got that one on the calendar starting the week of May 11th. It'll be sort of like a mini online course format. So we're going to do that for 3 weeks in a row with one call like this happening every Thursday for those 3 weeks, plus a few materials and fun readings to do and activities to do during the rest of the week. And we'll share with each other. We're also going to be doing trainings to dive a little bit deeper into DataBasic and space food. Those are going to be great times to talk with us about your questions about them, but also maybe we can brainstorm as groups about how we can offer them online and even give feedback to each other about how it went after we try it. And yeah, you know, please reach out to us anytime. We're here. We love to hear from you. We're on Twitter and Instagram at HeyPlix, but also you can send us an email. So I think that's it. For us, we're happy to you know, hang around here in the chat, answer any final questions you may have, but if you've got to go, we totally understand. Anyone else have any final thoughts from the PLIX team here?
Just a thank you to everyone. That, you know, these are difficult times. We all have new challenges, and so to see so many of you show up here and like really dig in and have such great conversations, like it was really for us inspiring to hear all the stories from across the country. So we just really appreciate you being here with us and doing this, and we look forward to seeing you again.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll hopefully see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.